don't stop, ever. Just keep writing, even if you don't know where it's going. Just keep writing. So I'm a performer, I'm an actor, I do a lot of work with kids as well, directing, teaching, stuff like that. And in order to sort of come up with or get in touch with that part of my artistic career, one of the things that I did was when I was a kid, if I was reading stories and stuff like that, I read a lot when I was a kid, I would lie in bed at night and I would rewrite the stories that I had just read. Actually, aJoara came to meet me at one of the writing groups that I'm a member of. They came and gave a presentation and talked about what they offer for writers and readers, and because I'm looking to build up readership now for my work, it seemed like a great thing to take advantage of, so I have. So for me, the key is that it's helping me look at how to get readers. It's a really good pathway for me to get readership. The really interesting thing about the contests that are happening now, which I also really enjoy, is it's a great way to sort of measure what I've written against the interest of other people. So if I've written a story and I enter it in one of the contests at this point, it's really interesting to see, oh, this story was a winner. You know, this story came in first place, or this story didn't come in first place, and to sort of look at it and sort of analyze, okay, what is it that people are enjoying about my writing, and what is it people aren't as interested in, and also it shows me what I'm good at. So, oh, I'm really good at that one, and this one didn't communicate as well. It's really fun to see when the readers respond and how they are specifically talking about it or thinking about it when they've read my work. And I think that is a really useful thing for somebody who's looking to improve, looking to change what they're doing, to communicate better. And I'm really excited actually about the masterclass contest, because I'm kind of excited I'm gonna take the Neil Gaiman masterclass class, and I'm excited to see what he has to say. So. Absolutely, I think it's a lot of fun. I think one of the things that writers are sometimes frightened about is showing their work to people and not having a filter. Or sometimes when you show your work to people, it's a friend, and so you think, okay, they're gonna be gentle. Or you show your work to people and you think, this is my writing group, and so the critiques are going to take certain things into account. I think it's really, really valuable to show your work to people and just say, and just find out what the general population thinks. It's, as somebody who's been a performer for a long time, there's a big difference between rehearsal and performing. And if you don't get to the point where you perform, where you actually have an audience, is it really art? Are you really doing anything other than just telling a story to yourself? And it's not that telling a story to yourself isn't valuable, but that last step of putting whatever you've done in the public domain, in the world where people can see it, is the last step, in my opinion, of actually being an artist, of actually taking that risk. And it can be a really scary thing to do, and it's not always going to go as well as you want it to. There's going to be times where somebody says something. I've actually had the experience where people have commented on some of my pieces on the site, and I've gone, oh, I don't know that that's what I wanted them to think. But it's been useful to me, and it's taught me stuff about the piece and what they've been saying about it. It may not be exactly what I want them to say, but that's the way you learn, and that's the way you complete the process of creating something for people to enjoy and to read or to watch as a performer. And without that part of it, you're kind of missing out on a lot of what can be rewarding as an artist, and a lot of what can be informative for you as an artist. And I think that's a really great thing about aJoara, is it gives you a chance to do that, and you don't have to pay money or anything like that. It's just a service that is offered, and I think that's awesome. And I would have said this to myself when I was younger, because I wrote a lot when I was younger, started to perform, and I stopped writing as commonly, and then I got back into it more recently. So the other thing I would say is, don't stop, ever. Just keep writing, even if you don't know where it's going. Just keep writing.